For over 1,500 years, an impossible structure has defied gravity and the ravages of time, perched precariously on the sheer face of a Chinese cliff. The Zhuangkong Temple, aptly named the Suspended-in-Air Temple, hangs 246 feet above Jinlong Canyon, clinging to the vertical sandstone of Mount Heng in Shaanxi Province. It's a vision so improbable that engineers and architects, even with today's advanced technology, struggle to explain how it endures. This is not just a feat of faith, but a mystery of ancient technological mastery, an enigma that continues to baffle, inspire, and challenge our understanding of the limits of human ingenuity. Imagine standing at the base of the cliff, gazing upwards. The temple appears to float, anchored only by thin wooden beams jutting out from the stone. These stilts are so slender, so seemingly fragile, that the entire structure looks as if it could tumble down with a single gust of wind. Yet for centuries, it has survived earthquakes, storms, wars, and the relentless march of time, while so many other monuments have crumbled. It is a testament to the persistence of belief and to the existence of ancient engineering secrets that remain hidden, even now. The story begins in 491 CE, during the Northern Wei dynasty, when Buddhist monk Liao Ran sought a place of peace, untouched by the dangers of flood, wind, and sun. He chose the cliff face of Mount Heng, one of China's 5 sacred mountains, a location so inaccessible that it seems impossible for any structure to exist there. And yet, Zhuangkong Temple rose from the rock, a labyrinth of 40 halls and pavilions arranged across 3 stories, connected by narrow corridors and staircases. With no traditional foundation, the temple's weight is distributed directly into the cliff itself, using a system of interlocking crossbeams anchored deep within the stone, a technique so precise, so innovative, that modern engineers are only now beginning to unravel its secrets. The brilliance of the temple's design lies not in what is visible, but in what is concealed. The wooden beams you see, those iconic supports, are largely decorative, intended to mislead the eye and perhaps to appease the anxieties of those who visit. The real support system is buried within the cliff, where ancient craftsmen drilled holes with impossible accuracy, driving rock bolts more than 20 feet into solid stone. Cantilevered sections project outwards, held aloft by the sheer strength of the rock and the ingenuity of the builders. Each part of the temple is self-supporting, designed to minimize contact with the cliff face and thus avoid erosion, while flexible wooden joints allow the structure to move in harmony with the earth during seismic events. When the region was rocked by a magnitude 8.0 earthquake in 1303, the temple swayed but did not fall, a fact that continues to astonish earthquake engineers today. But how did they build it? The mysteries multiply. We know that the workers had no modern machinery, no cranes, no safety harnesses. They worked on narrow ledges, suspended over a yawning chasm, lifting heavy stones and beams to heights that seem insurmountable. The precision drilling required to anchor the supports into the cliff remains unexplained. What tools did they use to achieve such accuracy, and how did they coordinate the assembly of materials in such a perilous location? No detailed architectural drawings have survived from the original construction, and many believe that hidden features remain undiscovered within the rock, waiting for new technology to reveal them. The temple is more than an engineering marvel. It is a symbol of religious harmony and cultural achievement. Within its walls, Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian elements coexist, creating a place of pilgrimage and worship that has endured for centuries. The strategic positioning of the temple, shielded from rain, snow, and direct sunlight, ensures its preservation against the elements. Natural ventilation circulates air throughout the halls, preventing moisture damage and decay. The design maximizes usable space, squeezing an entire spiritual world into a sliver of rock, a feat of space efficiency that modern architects still marvel at. Modern scientific analysis has begun to peel back the layers of mystery. Engineers employ 3D modeling and computer simulations to study the temple's seismic resilience, revealing insights that are being applied to contemporary cliff face construction. Preservation scientists analyze ancient wood and stone, learning techniques that could help maintain not only Zhuangkong Temple, but other endangered monuments worldwide. Every investigation uncovers new questions. How did ancient builders achieve such material efficiency using a fraction of the resources required for a modern equivalent? Why does the temple require less maintenance than most contemporary cliff structures, despite its age and exposure? The temple has survived not only the forces of nature, but the upheavals of human history. Wars have raged, dynasties have fallen, and yet the Xuankong Temple remains. Continuous maintenance, performed with traditional techniques passed down through generations, has preserved the structure against the threats of air pollution, acid rain, and increasing tourism pressure. Today, only a limited number of visitors can enter at a time to protect the delicate balance of the ancient materials. Conservationists hope for UNESCO recognition, but the challenges are immense. Few craftsmen remain who are trained in the ancient art of repair, and funding is a constant concern. Xuankong Temple has become a living symbol of Chinese ingenuity, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. It is more than a relic. It is an active place of worship, a cultural landmark, and a source of inspiration for architects, engineers, and dreamers. Its influence extends far beyond its cliff face. Cantilever principles pioneered here inform extreme environment design worldwide, while biomimicry studies draw lessons from the temple's harmonious integration with nature. Yet, the heart of the mystery remains. How did ancient workers, without modern tools or safety equipment, construct such a complex, resilient structure? What hidden devices and techniques have been lost to history? How did the builders adapt their design over the centuries to cope with changing conditions, and what secrets remain buried in the stone? The temple stands as a silent challenge to our assumptions, a reminder that technological progress is not always linear, and that ancient civilizations possessed knowledge and skill that rival or even surpass our own. In the shadow of the Xuankong Temple, we confront not only the wonders of ancient engineering, but the limits of our understanding. Each stone, each beam, each hidden anchor is a testament to mysteries still unsolved, inviting us to look deeper, to question, and to discover. The suspended-in-air temple endures, balanced between heaven and earth, between the known and the unknown, whispering the secrets of human achievement to all who dare to listen.